Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
Yeah, I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires one high and deep. Got it!
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Texas Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock. And
oh, he's got some space.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. A little floater there that falls incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. This time it's complete. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Pena. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quick release by the QB. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
And that's a first down for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Crosses the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
The Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has given up ground, but stood tall at the end. Forced a field goal last time. They'll try to do it again. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 4 over South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Finds his back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. On the move, he fires. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics, Palmer. 250
catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks breaks the tackle. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Works the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He'll do it himself. Got the first down, looking for more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
1st and goal. Arizona State.
Looking to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the...
It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner goes down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll pull it on the read.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
Yeah, when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a chance. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Pena. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Pena. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Pena. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Makes one man miss. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. A lot of yardage in front of them, 1st and 10 from their own 19. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Turns it loose. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's blocked. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the 2nd half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They just keep firing. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Caught in the backfield, it's Pena. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Pena. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Got his man quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Of 13.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Finds his tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got his man, makes the grab. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
14.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. It's on target and complete.
Pass on second
That
down.
one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Picks up 9.
The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fitted in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas Tech, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's blocked. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Unloads quickly.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got...
Breaks into the open. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
By the receiver.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.